You're watching Pyro Media Network.
Mentally feel like Kobe, I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me, I don't care if you push it 40. You can never little bro me. Euro step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats. Circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold decks, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's the
Hello,
rule.
Pyro Media family. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience with us is fruitful. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. And we do hope you consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
Grand rising, everyone. Lottie-dottie, everybody. We want to thank you for joining us this happy Monday on Pyro Power Hour. You could be anywhere else, but you chose to join us, and I appreciate you. I am joined by the handsome, the melanin proficient, I like these glasses, King Darius. What's up, King?
Hey. I love the intro. You just made me feel like somebody. All right.
Because you are, brother. You are. Yes. How you guys doing out there in the virtual lands? And whether you're watching live with us or on the replay, we appreciate you so much. And thank you to everybody at Pyro Media Productions for getting us all looking good. We appreciate you. We thank you. I had a very enjoyable weekend. I want to shout out one of my pyromaniacs and one of my gladiators for sending me this blanket. This, for those who don't know, is Khal Drogo, aka Jason Momoa. Yes, the Aquaman. I want to thank you guys so much. I want to thank you, Cupcake, for this beautiful blanket. I will cherish it always, and I promise you, I won't get it dirty. All right. What's up, Dr. Ho? How you doing? What's up, again? Don't blame me. That was all Cupcake. I'll use the blanket. How about that? Praise Jesus. Anywho, I hope you guys are doing well today. Don't forget, you can go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Okay. And make sure you also hit that subscribe if you are not joined. Or if you haven't joined the Pyromaniacs thus far, we appreciate you for becoming one. I hope it's watched. It is watched, girl. I don't be putting nothing on my face without it being watched. Wait, what do you think this is? You know I was raised right. Ciao. Anywho, welcome, everybody. Join. Make sure you go ahead. Greetings, Darius. Say yes. Greetings to Darius.
Hi.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Welcome everybody. Make sure you guys are sharing. Let everybody know what's going on. Also, we want to thank our mods. Thank you so much to our gladiators for keeping the street safe. We appreciate you. Go ahead and head over to all social media platforms at Pyro Media Network. If you have not done so already, you can follow Pyro Media Network everywhere. Pinterest, no, not Pinterest. Instagram, Facebook. Everywhere, Lottie-dottie at Pyro Media Network. And also, if you haven't done so, join the hotspot. We got some cool stuff coming through, and we're excited about the upgrades that is happening to our gated community. But without further ado, we have some breaking news. Cupcake says, "Hey, Darius, looking fabulous and glowing."
I just read her comment. Thank you, Cupcake. You know, this is the second day in a row somebody told me I was glowing. I was like, I'm
you are glowing. What's going on with you?
I know I'm not pregnant. I don't think.
You got trade over there, Darius? Is that what it is? You got trade? You doing missionary work over there, Darius? Is that what it is?
I'm always on mission, but I mean,
Hey, we thank you for all that you do, Lord. All right, let's go ahead and get into you had trade this week. Don't we get into Darius's business?
oh Lord.
Lord Jesus. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this breaking news right here. We got a lot to talk about. All right, y'all. So we have some breaking news. First up, it looks like the court adjourns in the court today in New York with the case between Donald Trump and is it Elaine Carroll? Excuse me. Adjourns in the Trump defamation trial due to a sick juror. His lawyer asked to be allowed to testify Wednesday because of tomorrow's New Hampshire primary. Following live updates. Take a look at what's going on.
We're following some breaking news in the E. Jean Carroll defamation trial against Donald Trump. Errol Barnett is following the very latest from outside the courthouse and joins us now. Errol, what's the breaking news?
Hey there, Vlad and Anne-Marie. It seems that the potential of a juror having COVID has now jammed up the schedule for this trial. Let me break down to you what that means. At the beginning of the proceedings this morning, Judge Kaplan informed the court that the third juror on their way to the courthouse this morning reported not feeling well, and as such is now taking a COVID test to see if in fact that person can participate. When the judge asked each legal team, how do you both want to proceed? It was E. Jean Carroll's team who said, we'd like to proceed. We will wait for the COVID test and the result, but we want to get this wrapped up. Trump's legal team, represented through Alina Habba, said she actually wasn't feeling well over the weekend. One of her parents tested positive for COVID, and while she is tested negative, she wants to wait until we know the condition of this third juror before any testimony can proceed. And so,
okay, girl. What are your thoughts, Darius, before I say anything?
Personally, I hope that E. Jean Carroll gets everything she's asking for. Even after the first case, the first trial where he was found guilty and ordered to pay $5 million, he went right out and started defaming this woman again, did it the very next day on CNN Town Hall. So make his ass pay for it.
Make him
pay for it. Make him look, girl, get your money before New York do.
It's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's my thoughts on this. Personally, I don't whether the juror is there, like the juror is sick or not, like okay, fine and dandy. But I don't think the lawyer is sick. I think she was just like, oh yeah, this is just an opportunity for us to delay the fact that Trump wants to go ahead and testify or whatever, because because that's gonna be, that in and of itself is gonna be a problem for him. So
well, he's
his
own worst enemy. He cannot get up. He's his own worst enemy when he gets up there and tries to speak for himself.
Absolutely, and should not. I mean, but go ahead, go up there. I don't care. Like Michaela said, let's blame it on COVID. Right, exactly. I don't. But COVID wasn't real for y'all, right? COVID didn't exist. The vaccine and all these stuff, that was all crap, right? So now all of a sudden, it's your saving grace.
They'll be all right. Tell them to just go drink some bleach.
Okay.
That's what Donald said.
That's
just
what he said.
Bleach. Go, just
That's
drink
what
some bleach.
He said that. He said injecting bleach into the veins. That's what he said. He's so smart. All right, next up, as you guys know, last night, Florida, y'all's governor, Darius's governor.
We don't claim him here.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who entered the Republican presidential primary as Donald Trump's greatest threat, allegedly, announced Sunday that he is ending his White House bid and endorsing the former president. The announcement was made in a video posted on X, formerly known as Twitter, comes after a disappointing second-place finish in last week's Iowa Republican caucuses. Yeah. I don't know what to say about him. What are your thoughts?
I have plenty to say.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Please Florida's very
are we really surprised? We knew that this was going to be the outcome. We just didn't think he was going to try to do it before the South Carolina primary. But I mean, honestly, we knew this was going to happen. We knew Miss Rhonda. We knew Miss Rhonda DeSatan was never gonna get the nomination because neither he nor Nikki nor and the sad thing was Christie was the only one who was willing to tell the truth.
Right.
All the rest of them was. I'm like, what are y'all doing? If y'all ain't gonna run against this man, why are y'all playing in these people's faces? Why y'all playing in our faces?
Why aren't you
so
here?
Basically, Miss Rhonda, girl, take your ass back to Tallahassee, and because you got plenty to deal with here. Miss Disney is running at you again. Andrew Warren, who was the state attorney for Hillsborough County, who he suspended. Okay,
the drag queens.
Probably is getting his job back based off of the most recent court ruling that it was unconstitutional for DeSantis to remove him. And now that he has effectively bowed out and kissed the ring, the level of influence that he had, he's coming back to Florida defeated. So now I have a feeling that state legislature is gonna let him have it.
My God, into that. I don't know. I don't even know if he's going to make it as. I think he's going to be the reason where Florida starts leaning blue again.
I don't know. Florida's a very heavy Republican state. I think. I mean, he did himself in from the start. This agenda that he's had here in Florida with Disney and with the banning books, the whole "Don't Say Gay" law. What's the group? The Mothers of Liberty, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Now, how it is that the woman who helped start it, he put these people on school boards, and the woman and her husband having threesomes.
Allegedly.
That wasn't no legend.
But we just go put it up there for safety reasons.
Allegedly, they say that was the tea. That she like a little cat.
Yeah. Well, good luck, girl. Good luck, Ranisha. We don't know what's going on with you. I don't know what to tell you. But good luck. We're gonna wish you the best. What's happening today? Let's get to
we don't wish her the best. We wish her to go away. Far away.
Listen, he's not really technically.
Unfortunately, for those of us that live in Florida, we still stuck with Rhonda.
Listen,
but to the end of her term.
Not Rhonda. Dr. Holt says, honey, if we can flip Georgia, y'all can flip Florida. Anything is possible. I agree with that. Michaela says, yeah, I don't think Florida's going to become Democratic. They're just probably going to get so sick and tired of him, they're going to kick him out. And also, you don't mess with Mickey Mouse. Well, that's true. I don't know if they're going to turn blue. But I think they'll lean away from DeSantis for sure, because he's clearly embarrassed Florida, and he's not running things, in the way that they allege that they want. So we'll see.
They were talking all that stuff about Andrew Gillum. Andrew would have been a good governor.
Now listen, but we have some questions about Andrew, and I have some things that I want to talk to him about. So see me in my office, Andrew. Okay. All right. Let's see. Moving on. So what's happening today? Let's get into what's happening today. And today is Celebration of Life Day. Now I know a lot of y'all probably like Celebration of Life. I know that means something to the church. It's very different for us. But today, what they're talking about, though Celebration of Life Day, which lands on January 22nd, was originally instituted to celebrate the children in our lives. It has come to signify all that's good about being alive. It's easy to forget sometimes, but we are all fortunate to be here. Take time to celebrate that the good far outweighs the bad in this life. It all starts with gratitude and appreciation for where you are right now. And wherever you hope your dreams take you. Every life is precious, individual, and a huge gift. So take a little extra time today to celebrate it. That is really,
You
really
know
dope.
what? That's sweet and all, but I'm just of the premise every day that I wake up, I'm gonna celebrate life. Every time I
I know
wake
that's
up on
right.
this side of the dirt, I'm gonna celebrate life.
Listen, because we didn't have to be here. He didn't have to bring us through.
He did not
But
have
he
to, but
did.
he did.
But he
Hallelujah.
did.
And we thank him.
And we thank him immensely every day. Because I didn't have to wake up this morning. You didn't have to wake up this morning. We didn't have to have our limbs. Praise Jesus.
You're all right now. You better praise him. Come on now. I felt something just then.
Did you feel it?
I felt a little stir in my spirit.
Don't get me started. Because we're all precious.
Some of us.
You know what?
Some of us are precious.
Let's move on. Because it's my
some
day.
of us are precious. Is some of us look like precious. But I defer. Keep going.
Birthday shout outs. So you guys know that it is now you're best there is. It is now time for birthday shout outs. We are in the Aquarius season now, so shout out to the Aquariuses. I believe Dr. Holt is an Aquarius. Shout out to Dr. Holt. Also Tasha Champion, one of my favorite Aquariuses. She is an Aquarius as well. Shout out to her. So it is now. So we want to shout out to Doctor. Why did I say doctor?
Doctor.
I'm speaking into your life, sir. We're talking. I meant to say DJ Jazzy Faye. Shout out to him. Today is his birthday. And shout out to everybody that was born today on January 22nd. I like January Aquariuses. I think they're pretty sure they're still rubbing off of the what do you call it? The Capricorn energy. And I get it. I understand.
They all right.
Who?
They all right.
Who's all right?
Them people you was just talking about.
Oh, the Aquariuses? Or you and the Capricorns?
Both of them.
What's wrong with the Capricorn? I don't think there's anything wrong with Capricorns. I think they're perfect, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Moving on.
What's your sign again? Do we need to
Moving on.
To analyze? Is that what's happening?
Moving on.
Oh, okay. All right. So DJ Jazzy Jeff was born on January 22nd, 1965 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Jeffrey Allen Towns, a.k.a. DJ Jazzy Jeff, is an American record producer, DJ, actor, and comedian who is best known for his friendship and collaboration with Will Smith as DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Shout out to DJ Jazzy.
He still look good.
He still looks very good.
I'm over here like summertime.
Summer. Listen, good times. But shout out to DJ Jazzy Jeff, and thank you for your contributions to hip hop. He definitely did some things that revolutionized hip hop and shifted some things, and his energy and collaboration with Will Smith was just magical. There was nothing like them. So at that time, shout out to both of them, and especially on his birthday, DJ Jazzy Jeff. Yes, hey Jazzy, and well, you know what? Today's not the 23rd.
And I agree with you. I stand in agreement with you, Dr. Holt. And
no. Hold on. Michaela said today's not the 23rd. It changes. No, it doesn't. Actually, I know this for a fact because I almost was an Aquarius. Because my birthday is the last day of Capricorn, and the next day is when it shifts over. So, yes, I need y'all to check that because I don't know. I'm almost and the recording or the information here says that DJ Jazzy Jeff is an Aquarius. So yes, so he is an Aquarius. Honorable mentions. Yeah. So definitely check that out. I know I'm right on that part because that's one thing about the shift. Honorable mentions. Let's get into it. First up, Ray Rice. Shout out to Ray Rice. He was born on January 22nd, 1987 in New Rochelle, New York. Ramel Maurice Rice is a former American football running back who played his entire professional career with the Baltimore Ravens of the NFL. He played college football for Rutgers and was drafted by the Ravens in the second round of the 2008 NFL Draft. He is ranked as the Ravens' second all-time leading rusher behind Jamal Lewis, and is also second in rushing attempts and touchdowns, and third in combined touchdowns. He was a member of the 2012 Ravens team that won Super Bowl, that won the Super Bowl. So shout out to him. January Aquariuses are the best. I agree. Hey, Sean. I think
Yeah, I
January
notice every time he say that, I be looking.
You guys know what to say? You want to say something?
Every time you say that, I just roll my eyes like, really, okay.
Anyway, moving on. You came in with a nasty spirit this morning, Darius. I don't know what it is about you and these Capricorns and these Aquariuses, but I think you need to release.
But I'm gonna let y'all have it. Y'all go ahead and have it. It's y'all season.
You know, the truth hurts sometimes. It's okay. The Capricorns run the world, but it's all right. All right.
Oh, okay. We'll see.
Praise Jesus. All right, let's move on. Happy birthday to Salento. Salento, I don't know who he is. Oh, yes, I do. Born January 22nd, 1998. Oh, my God, you young. In Conyers, Georgia. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. Richard Lamar Hawk, a.k.a. Salento, or Salento, I don't know how to pronounce that, is an American rapper, singer, and songwriter. He is best known for his debut single, Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nay Nay. Okay. Happy birthday. All right. And we have some heavenly birthdays. Open those gates. Happy heavenly birthday goes to, first and foremost, Afeni Shakur. Afeni Shakur, born January 22nd, 1947, in Lumberton, North Carolina, and passed away in transition on May 2nd, 2016, in Sausalito, California. Afeni Shakur Davis was an American activist, businesswoman, and mother of American rapper and actor Tupac Shakur. In 1968, at the age of 21, she changed her name to Afeni Shakur. Afeni Yoruba word, Afeni a Yoruba word for lover of people, and Shakur being Arabic for thankful, respectfully. She was then living in Harlem, New York, where she joined the Black Panther Party. Yes, all day. She became a section leader of the Harlem chapter and a mentor to new members, including Jamal Joseph, Cleo Silvers, and Daruba Ben Wahad. She also worked with Billy Garland, who is Tupac's biological father, and Geronimo Pratt, who became Tupac's baptismal sponsor. All right. Shout out to the Queen, and thank you for your contributions to Black culture, Queen. Thank you for all that you do. And last but not least, happy heavenly birthday to Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke was born on January 22nd, 1931 in Conyers, California. Sorry, Georgia. And he passed away December 11th, 1964 in Los Angeles, California.
You know what I be wondering?
Uh-huh.
Why are we saying happy birthday to people who are already gone?
I just think that's nice because you don't remember them and their contributions. Happy heavenly birthday.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
They gone.
Well, you know, but their legacy is still here. Sam Cooke was known professionally.
I don't question his legacy, but I'm like, why are we talking about his birthday? He gone. He been gone.
I don't know what's up with your spirit or your energy, but I need you to take some white sage, some blessed oil, some frankincense and myrrh. Do what you need to do. Get a cleansing, drink some holy water, whatever, and get this spirit off of you.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cooke. We apologize, but he was an influence. He's influential as both a singer and composer. And he's commonly known as the King of Soul for his distinctive vocals and importance within popular music. So shout out to him and his legacy. Anywho, happy birthday to everybody that was born on January 22nd, both here and in the afterlife. We gotta pay some bills, y'all. We're going, he's not here anymore, Dr. Holtz. He said, okay, Sam, you know what? I ain't ready to walk into the gate yet. You know what? This is too much. It's too much. Let's go to a commercial break.
That's right. At the gate, I know.
cannot. Let's get into pay these bills, and we'll see you on the other side after this break.
Did you know that you can now catch the electrifying sounds of Bullet in Flight Radio anywhere you go? Yes, you heard it right. Tune in to the high-flying beats and soaring melodies by downloading the TuneIn app on your mobile device. Just search for Bullet in Flight Radio and hit play. It's that easy. And if you have a smart device like Alexa or Google, just say, "Hey Google," or "Alexa, play Bullet in Flight Radio on TuneIn." Experience the rush of adrenaline wherever you are. Listen to Bullet in Flight Radio on TuneIn using your Alexa or Google devices. Soaring through the skies has never sounded this good. Don't miss out on the ultimate musical journey. Tune in now to Bullet in Flight Radio on TuneIn and let the music take you on an unforgettable ride. Get ready to elevate your listening experience. Brought to you by Bullet in Flight Radio.
And we're black, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. It does help the algorithm. And we do appreciate you joining the Pyromaniacs. It's a fun time over here. All right, y'all. It's time to get into some things here. We got to get into the rundown. It's time to chat and talk about some things. First up, there's been some issues going around over the weekend. This went viral a little bit. Beyonce and Janet Jackson were trending this weekend because, well, technically Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mom, was trending over the weekend because of the fact that Tina Knowles had liked a comment that her friend had posted, or liked I don't know if it was a comment or a post that her friend posted regarding kind of shading Janet Jackson. And basically saying how, because Janet Jackson was charging about $700 for a meet and greet, which in my personal opinion is super, super cheap. Only because we've seen Chris Brown asking for, was it Chris Brown or was it Little Bow Wow? I think it was Little Bow Wow asking for $1,000 or $5,000 or whatever the situation was for just for a photo op. So a meet and greet, a private meet and greet, I don't think that that's bad for the legendary the legend and iconic queen and empress that is Janet Jackson. But here or there's been some tension, or what seems to be tension, between Beyonce and Janet, and it stemmed ever since Beyonce did an Elle magazine an Elle magazine article and her interview with Elle, and basically her saying that she grew up privileged and that she lived in certain things. She wasn't like the Jacksons where their father forced them to get a bag or something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing. I don't have the quote directly in front of me. And Janet took offense to that, and she said, and her people even said for her, that she was didn't understand why that was even brought up. What was that even about? And she didn't understand. And ever since then, Janet hasn't really featured Beyonce or said anything about Beyonce in the public eye ever since. And so now that this whole thing with Tina Knowles, allegedly shading her by liking something that her friend, Tina Knowles' friend, had posted regarding how that's not classy or something along those lines. I don't understand, number one, why Beyonce is getting. Well, before I say anything, I want your opinion on this before I say anything. Have you heard about what's going on with this? Do you have an opinion on this?
I think sometimes people make a whole lot out of. This is a prime example of how you can make a mountain out of a molehill.
Yep.
Just because Tina liked the post does not mean that there is an issue necessarily between Janet and Beyonce, not about the post, not the interview or whatever. Now there could potentially be something there. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think it's just a whole lot of smoke and mirrors at this point. And as far as Janet is let's keep it real. There was a Janet before there was a Beyonce.
Period.
You know, Janet Jackson is iconic.
And y'all know me that
Beyonce
y'all know
is iconic too. But there, I believe there would, you know, a Janet came so that there could be a Beyonce.
Period. There could be a Beyonce, a Sierra, even a Taylor. Like all of these girls came out because of Beyonce, because of Janet. So, and even Janet has even said, and still says, even Beyonce has said that Janet is one of her inspirations, and that she bows down to her, you know, and her legacy. And so yeah, so you know, I'm not gonna sit here and pit the women against each other. I do think that, you know, I don't know why that Elle magazine thing happened, because I feel like Beyonce has been in the game long enough to understand optics, to understand perception, and to understand how things can be worded. And so, and I don't know if Janet and Beyonce had a private conversation. We don't know. Or we don't know if this is a way for them to kind of drum up, because or the camps, both of their camps, to drum up energy to bring, you know, more, you know, views and eyes on them. I don't think that they need to do that because of how powerful they are, just, you know, talent wise. They don't really need to do stuff like that. But I don't understand why Beyonce is getting blamed for Tina Knowles' actions and Tina Knowles' friends' actions. I do think that there's been times where I would have liked I do think that there's been times where I feel like I wish, you know, Beyonce would have said something, you know, but, you know, she's always been the type of person to not really engage or encounter or engage with rumors or drama or anything on the internet. So that's just kind of like her thing. But again, like, I don't know why there's always this thing of like, we have to pit somebody against each other. They did it with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. They did it with Little Kim and Nicki Minaj. They did it with Little Kim and Foxy Brown. They did it with Madonna and Janet. You know what I'm saying? They did it with, you know, I don't understand why they have to pit women against each other, especially, you know, even within Destiny's Child, there was like Kelly, you know, at some point Kelly against Beyonce, which I don't. Of course, that was like the fans doing it. Beyonce versus Rihanna. You know, there's always somebody doing something to try to amplify drama and mess. But my thing is that at the end of the day, we didn't need all this, girl. and I don't know
exactly
what that was about. And I think Mama Tina needs to be a little careful about what she likes, what she posts too, because she is a public figure as well. And what she does is going to reflect on Beyonce as well. So, you know, I don't know. What are your thoughts on
But I mean, that was her mother, like, in the post. We don't know that Beyonce shared that view just because Tina liked the post. And a lot of times I like posts, and there are some things that I don't necessarily wholeheartedly agree or support, but I might have thought it was funny. Mm-hmm. Maybe there was something within the post that just, you know, and I liked it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, we trying to spark off a beef. Yeah, Miss Tina gives me, she's the kind of woman that if she got something to say, she gonna say it.
She gonna say it and not have a problem with it, Beyonce or not. So I hear that, and I also hear too what you just said about, you know, people responding to different things as far as like liking a post and taking social media really too seriously. I do like there may be, if we really think about it, that we can trace and really link something to something else that is completely outside of our realm of thought or our desire or our views. For example, like if we like a post that is a funny post or whatever, the person behind that post or that platform may like Trump. That doesn't mean that we like Trump or we like that person. We just like something that was funny on that particular post, right? So I don't know. Like I think we have to be careful about putting things into, or putting, you know, clout onto certain things that is just not necessary. Because this is a beef that is just I don't see needed. They're both iconic. They're both in different realms and different spaces in their life, and so I don't understand why they can't exist in the same thing, in the same space. So I don't know. That's all I got. You got anything else? Did I lose you?
Yeah, I'm hearing you kind of breaking up a little bit. I don't know if it's on my end or.
Do you want to come out and come back in?
So we started talking about Tina. And Beyonce's good internet started playing with me.
Do you want to go out and come back in?
Yeah, let me try that real quick.
Okay, no problem. All right, so while Darius is getting his internet all together, we're gonna go into the next story. So there's been rumors. So first of all, when Nene Leakes, shout out to Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes is gonna be hosting Baddies West or Baddies East reunion. It's one of the baddies. I don't follow the Zeus Network, but she's going to be hosting that reunion, and so there's going to be there's controversy. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I still hear a little something. I hear you a lot better.
Okay, cool. So Nene Leakes is hosting, or she was trending this weekend because she's hosting Baddies West or Baddies East reunion, one of the two, and people are really concerned about that because they're like, people don't want Nene Leakes to go over to Zeus Network and be like start a show over there. So people are concerned about it. So, what are your thoughts on this, Darius?
I don't know why they're concerned. Are the people that are so concerned, are they going to give Nene a check? Because guess what, baby? She ain't getting no Bravo checks no more, so mama has to keep some money coming in. So she going over for the check, pure and simple. That's what it is.
It really is.
You know, I know that we don't value Zeus Network on the same level necessarily as, let's say, Bravo, maybe because of some of the content that is primarily on Zeus. But I can say this, though, at least it's owned by people that look like us. And so, you know, so mama going over there to get a check, plain and simple. That's what it's about. She's going to get the check, and I can't blame her. Go get the check, girl.
I hear that now. That I don't mind. Like, go get your check, girl. Spread your brand around. Continue to let people know that you're still one of the queens of reality TV, right? And so I don't mind that. My concern is I don't think that she should go over to Zeus Network and have a show. Like that would be I think detrimental to her brand. But I don't think hosting a reunion is anything. Now I think that she needs to be careful because these girls like to fight. And so, as long as you got security around you, as long as you got people that are going to protect you, and
she better have security because if one of them heifers try to run up on Nene,
honey, it's not going to be cute. It's not going to be cute. I wouldn't run up on Nene. I'm serious. It's not that type of game. Lamethea will come out quick and heavy. But I don't know why people. And I agree with you. I think those who are really concerned about it or really upset, or what have you, or making this big hoopla about it, send her a Cash App. Send her a Cash App, send her a PayPal, support her YouTube channel, do what you need to do to keep her off of it, give her a show, that's outside of Zeus Network. So, but she's going there for the check, and I hear it. I understand. Get your coin, boo boo. But yeah, that's all I got. Anything else? Anything else, Darius? Can you hear me still?
I can. I'm actually going to log in on my phone.
Okay. So next up,
it's really bothering me.
You're on that Boost Mobile, honey. We're gonna
hold on, just
You're good. Next up, while Darius is getting his phone together, next up we got Glorilla. So Glorilla went a little viral this weekend because she asked a question regarding men and if all men cheat. She tweeted out, can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. You sound much better too. So Glorilla went viral this morning because of a question she asked, or not a question, a statement she said. She tweeted out, every ninja cheats. It's not a faithful ninja walking this earth. Stop that. Stamp that. I'm sure she meant stop that. Okay. So she's saying that there's nobody that nobody is faithful. Not one man is faithful. I don't like generalization. I don't. I think that's insulting. Just because you're traumatized and you had issues with the men that you mess with, that's something that you have to deal with, and something that you have to personally walk and figure out why you attracted those people, and why and Because if they cheated on you, that doesn't necessarily mean that you did something wrong. There was something wrong with you either, right? It just means that just happened. But I don't think all men cheat. I don't, because I don't
either.
I don't cheat. I don't think cheating is a nice thing. I would rather break up with you and deal with somebody else than the cheating. I don't like that feeling. I know how it feels. And I don't want anybody else to feel that way. So
I ain't got them kind of because I know my fragile psyche. And I don't want to go to those kind of places.
When you say go to those kind of places, what do you mean?
You know, when I look, there's gonna be some hands laying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight over no dude now. Now, if you want to cheat, you gonna cheat.
No, I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight over no dude. I might fight him, but I'm not gonna fight over those dudes.
I know that's right, but that's what I think. What if you cheat on me? It's really deuces. It's like I really just don't want to deal with you anymore. Like it's really nothing for us to have a conversation on.
I'm like, don't play in my face.
It's not that deep.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like if like I get it. There's multiple reasons why somebody may be like I don't mind if somebody gets attracted to somebody else, like you know, whatever. Like we all like, you know, if you're in a relationship and you see somebody that's like, oh, that's cute, you know, or that person's cute, or there's an attraction or whatever. Okay, cool. You know, you can look and you know window shop, but you can't go in the store and purchase, honey.
Mm-hmm.
At least for me. You know, and this also goes to polyamorous relationships too. Whatever your commitment is does not mean that you can go around and cheat on that commitment. Because there's people that think that, oh well, if you're in a polyamorous relationship, you can't cheat. Yes, you can. You can cheat on the people that you're with, and by breaking whatever commitments that you guys have together. So that's a whole other conversation. That's not my ministry. But what I'm saying,
it's not mine either, baby. Because that just sounds like a good old threesome. Without a label, but
well, we don't want to kink shame. We don't want to shame anybody on their relationships and their
no, I'm not shaming nobody. I'm just saying it's just not my ministry. It's just not
right. It's not my ministry. Let's see what the people say. Dr. Holt says, "Yeah, I'm too old to be fighting. I let the bullets in the time." You know, give me your weapon. You too loose with that weapon, Dr. Holt. Michaela says that's you. That's you, but I think she was saying a broadenized question because what's the percentage of how many men cheat versus don't cheat? And yes, it's still wrong, but I don't see the badness in the question. No, I don't think it was and I don't think that it was. I think we need to be careful about what we say because I agree with you, Michaela. I don't think that the question of do all men cheat? What the versus how many men don't cheat? Like that. I get that questioning, but I think the problem is that she made it a statement. She says every man cheats. Every ninja cheats. There's not a faithful ninja walking this earth. That is generalizing. That is a statement. It's not a question she made. And I think that's where I grew concerned with. At least, as far as why I was like, we don't need to generalize that girl. Michaela says, I think it's how she worded it. I can agree with you on that. Exactly. It's totally how you word. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, in my opinion. Dr. Holt says, I'm just saying shoot and ask questions later. Dr. Holt, somebody I want to take with me to the club. He's like as your personal bodyguard. Dr. Holt will keep you safe. He'll ask questions like, we don't have to worry about. Oh, he was just bringing me a drink. Oh, I thought he was gonna attack me. We didn't know. You rolled up too quickly. Shout out to Dr. Holt. That's why he's one of my gladiators. He blocks and asks questions later. We'll discuss it. We'll fix it on the end. We'll see what the wall looks like. He said right. A mess. But anywho, Glorilla, be careful, girl, because you're a public figure. You can't be just saying willy-nilly things. But that's all we got, y'all. We're gonna cut this short today because I have a bunch of meetings today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Darius, you got anything before we go? Did we miss anything?
No, this has been great. Enjoyed it.
Yes, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Wait. I think it's just me and Mona on Wednesday. Am I going to see you on Wednesday too?
I'll let you know.
Okay, yes. But yes, we'll see you guys on Wednesday. And if not, definitely see you guys on Friday. Make sure you guys text Blaze to BLAZE to 833-793-2423. It does help the algorithm, or excuse me, it does give you notifications when we go live or when we upload on Pyro Media. And also make sure you text KWA, M as in Mike, E as in Echo, Kwame to 833-793-2423 to when you can find out when we go live on my page individually. And I'm going to start doing that this week. So I'm looking forward to all of that. We got some things to talk about. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Let's go out on a good note and let's praise them. Shout out to Daryl Walter. Let's go praise him out. See you guys on the next one. Peace.
You got to learn how to let your feet speak for you. And right now my feet got a testimony. Hey, he has done great things. He has done great things. Yes, sir. He has done great things. He has done. He has done. He has done. He has done great things. He has done. He has done. Everybody, give me a prize.
Thank you for watching Pyro Media Network. For more information, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.